Greetings, this is Ron Smalik with a quick review of 80 plus custom maps for Minecraft. That's right, 80 plus maps all in one. It's Jigarbov's Adventure Multiplex. On January 22nd, 2012, Jigarbov put out a video calling for submissions for custom map encounters. The trick was each encounter had to fit into a 20 by 20 by 20 block cell. Jigarbov received over 80 submissions. He has compiled them all together into an amazing complex. It would take anywhere between 5 to 16 hours for you to complete all of the individual puzzles and Jigarbov's overarching storyline. Now these adventures have something for everyone. Each one is completely different. There are parkour encounters, there are puzzle encounters of every variety, there are mob fights, there are story-based adventures, and everything in between. The amount of redstone in this map dwarfs anything I've seen so far. There are some really cool ones in there as well, from well-known map makers and commentators. Not only that, Jigarbov went to great effort to package them all together into his own storyline with his trademark incremental dialogue. So how to score this thing? Well, I could score each individual encounter, but Jigarbov's already done that, and he's got a video on his channel that talks about who the winners were. So how do I score this thing overall? Well, clearly from a creativity perspective, the pooled creativity of over 80 members of the community is staggering. I gave it a 4 out of 4. From a detail perspective, each of the encounters has varying level of detail, but if you take the time, you will definitely find some that rate a 4 out of 4. From a story perspective, I was quite amazed at what some of the contestants were able to fit into their entries, and Jigarbov wove all of them together with an overall story as well. From a difficulty perspective, how could I give it anything other than a 4 out of 4? As I said, it has challenging puzzles, it has mob fights, and it has everything in between. There's a difficulty selector at the beginning which allows you to choose the types of puzzles and the amount of difficulty you want to go for. Many of the puzzles themselves even have a difficulty selector inside the 20 by 20 space. And from a progression perspective, I can only give this a 4 out of 4 as well. Jigarbov has arranged them into logical groupings, so if you only want to do puzzle maps, you can do puzzle maps. If you want to focus more on creative elements, you can do that as well. And he's developed an incremental scoring mechanism for each row of entries. Overall, this was a massive effort. I cannot give it anything other than a 20 out of 20. I can't believe he got so many submissions, and sticking them all in sequence would not have been easy for anyone. But he really went above and beyond to organize this, build it, and I can't wait to see the feedback from everyone trying it out. This one is a win for the entire community. Congrats to everyone who contributed to this map. If you want to see more of Jigarbov's stuff, subscribe to his YouTube channel. He does a Buy Request Friday every week where he builds something that is recommended in the comments, and he does Adventure Tuesdays and Wednesdays where he runs adventure maps, sometimes with other people, and look for more custom maps from him in the future.